Yep. Hi, Dr. Lueth again. I know. I'm going to do short bursts because there's things that are coming in much, much more quickly. Because, right, I got a lot of stuff final produced and out the door. I don't even want to look at it again. I don't care. We're going to force this. I don't have a choice. But they'll understand. Okay. But saying to them, you'll understand someday. Okay. What you need to do is you will start to understand soon. Okay? But they grow into it. And it's okay. So everybody can learn. If somebody's telling you that it is not possible for some human to learn, walk away from it. Yeah, I will mention another thing. Okay, I I prefer not to talk about my deceased children because it's in the past. You know what I'm trying to say. These aren't like painful for me. So, but that's what I'm saying. So it is something you do have to do as a parent, even if they freaking cursing you left and right. It doesn't matter because what happened. So there's some previously I mentioned, right? Yeah, I took them to the mall. And, I know there were parents who understood. And I'm hiking my team screaming, yelling, yeah, I'm just like, don't worry, scream, the kids are going out. Didn't listen to mommy. This is what happens. Like, yeah, people like, yeah, okay, we get it. You can tolerate screaming kids because we know they're leaving. I'm like, yes, they are. That's right. Yeah, you got that right. But I didn't just drop them. And like I said, they kind of wanted to push some boundaries. But like I said, eventually they want to do something with their hands. And so I separated them and we learned how to do some laundry stuff, right? But I waited a little while. I just kind of felt it out. But that was things that also became something we could do. See, what I would do is twice a week. It's like laundry night, okay? But it was a fun, quick activity that they learned to help me with. So, like, they're like, oh, look, I'm responsible. See, I did that. And they liked it. But that was a fun family activity the three of us could do. But I also, right, on top of that, it's like, well, you get to pick the music or the movie, right, and like we keep it on. And so, you know what I'm trying to say. So they get their stuff going too. And just easy peasy after that, right? And once they get the hang of it, then we're all just okay. I'll be right back. I don't know what time to do this and that. But we got it done very quickly and efficiently. But they liked it. I waited for a while. I felt it out. And then, yeah, once that kind of became like part of our family time, uh, I kind of sat him down and I said, do you remember when we tried to go to the mall and you wanted to do this and we were there and you did this? Yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah. I made sure for sure because, like, sometimes one will say they remember and the other one will be like, yeah, I remember. They don't. So, yeah, I knew at that point, like, okay, well, what happened at the mall, right? You get what I'm saying? Well, then, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Said the main reason that I did that was because, now, see, parents will understand this. So I'll just take side bubble here from the story. If you have kids, right? Especially, it's hard to eat your own food. Like, you don't get a hamburger to yourself. You get like four fries, and then you just, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know. I just drank his milk. Sure, you can have some of my. I don't know, right? You know what I'm trying to say. You don't really get your own. It's just constant, you know. Everybody has to get it. Okay, you know. But that was my one chance since they were born to be able to sit in a restaurant and eat my very own Whopper all to myself because that Burger King, right, like attached to the mall, had the play area. And so I could sit with my mommy crown on, eat my own Whopper for the first time since they were born, since before they were born. So that was like a really special day for me. Just in that. And then also, right, having fun, getting on the carousel, you know, right, doing that kind of stuff. But I explained some things to them. And I said, because you hurt mommy. And the look on their faces like, oh no, I got two of them on me, mommy. I'm sorry. Oh, geez, okay. Well, can we take you to the mall and get you a burger? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You understand? That's why they never did it again. Because I waited and I let them know, like, why it was such a special day for me. Children have a hard time thinking about anyone other than themselves, but that's how they are. You understand? But you have to slowly help them understand. That's an active parenting process. You don't skip it. You don't trust that they're going to figure it out. Some of us, even private school. I mean, no better than public school. Don't like when it comes to what people do. They're just all teenagers. Listen, even then, you understand. Like people know what I'm getting at, right? You understand. So once they figure that out, because I didn't want to hit them with it right away, they wouldn't understand. But I waited a little bit and felt them out, and I made sure because yes, like I said, sometimes if one brother said something, the other would just repeat it, right? So I did make sure, and they both kind of like concurred. Yes, that's what happened. But I explained, and then yeah, the looks on their face. I'm sorry, mommy. That's why they never did it again. And had they aged past the age of 6, I know for sure that they would always be checking with me, and then they would respect the fact that mommy does these things and plan these things and ask them to do certain things for certain reasons, for me, for them, and for others. But that was the other thing is that even though, well, they were past toddler, they were okay to go and play. But that was my thing. I taught them. Okay, so when they approached other children, they would do it cautiously, like carefully, cautiously, like we're not the only ones using the playground. But they would look out for each other. Taught them for straight out the birth canal. Yes, you look in this one, and you guys got to look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? Just constant reinforcement. Because as mommy, if anything happened to me, you ain't got no daddy. He ran off. It's just constantly. So they would know if something happened. They would know. Just keep getting each other's back. Just keep getting each other's back. Just keep getting each other's back. So we're tired of dealing with the crappy parents and kids and the kids who think And for some reason, like they just inherited the earth, which is not true. And you don't know what meek is, some of you at all. Doesn't mean you're weak in the slightest. But some of you people need to shut the hell down, and you're getting excommunicated at a breakneck pace because it's just not true. Nobody cares about your interpretation of Scripture. There's only one interpretation of Scripture. And a few people had some kind of issue, like, oh no, now we have to integrate. And it's just, why do we have to go through all this horrible stuff? Well then, we only do mercy kills. That's not negative language. And what the fuck? X count bullshit. Some of them are lyric words, and you are not allowed to censor them. The Russians were nice about it. I'm like, can I test it out? Okay, great. Well, now he knows. Died the first death. You are not correct, Scientologist, but at this point, more important to get the women blown. Just keep trying. But basically, if they fucking don't blow, let them go. And don't think the dirty thing, fellas, not this we're doing clean. Well, women do it too, but yes, if they won't blow, let them go. Truth is truth is truth is truth is truth. Also, there was one thing. Yes, I've attended many Viking funerals. I get this. Yes, all the boats generally, it doesn't matter who make them, all have the same sort of standard characteristics, right? But those kind are only for the dead. They're never for the living, right? And they're made to burn. Yes, they are. But what happens is the part that's on water, like this, it's like those, right? The part that is, I know I've explained, I'm going to do it again because it reconciled all the Vikings, Scandinavia, free, reconciled. Right. I had to help him out there a little bit. It was a misidentification, but I can understand how it could happen. Right. It floats on the water, but the only thing that doesn't burn is the very spine of it that's touching the water. So it looks like the spine bones. Okay. Many, they just float at different places. It was easy to tell they were wood. It was easy to tell that that was likely a boat, right? But in some places, sea waters have some more the minerals than others, and right, calciums and things. So those that were put off from that, those water, it, like the fire went out, and those yeah, skeleton bones left, kind of got sucked down, but they didn't hit the bottom. And for a while, they just kind of slowed like a leaf, right, like that, and that created this calcium mineral organic covering that looks very similar to skeletal bone, right? Organic. And you see, what really happened there was, I can understand how it looks. There was no trace of wood because once it gets covered, the wood just rots right out. So there was no trace of wood, which is why those were all vacant funeral bones. So that's reconciling. And listen, Thor, you crybaby. It's a prop. You weaponize it for me for like 1.5 seconds. Well, I'm the one who cleared the way, liars. Do not ever make me do another goddamn thing for myself ever again. And learn about your own fucking children. But he's closed a lot of wounds. Come to fucking Elkton. It's an easy instruction. Easy. Some of you can immediately. Okay, that's all I'm asking. This is what I'm telling you. I got over it. Look at that, I'm really kind of tired of talking about my deceased children. You understand? But you gotta let them go. At some point, you have to. But at this point, concentrate on the women in the Scientology group there. I'm allowed to do this. Truth is truth is truth is truth is truth. That man's a murderer. That's all he is. And nothing more. And that's what happened. Yeah, bones, those bones, right? That's how they, like, the water's heavier, it's got more minerals, clay, stuff like that, right? Organic substances, so they really do like come across like bones. But they were classified as an alien species, but they weren't. That's not what it is. Yeah, they're all reconciled. They're all fucking funerals, so they're done. See how easy it is to fuck something up without even realize you fucked it up. Now you're understanding why we all stopped helping you. You never appreciate it, not once a single day in your lives. And we're tired.